Hey now. Hey now. Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, you ready?
I'm ready. I thought I
put
my watch on. There we go. No more ding.
There you go. Oh, now I'm dinging. Oh man, I'm getting Doug Steele on Twitter, man.
Oh, that guy.
I'm in all these Twitter conversations everywhere, man. Especially this week.
He's been putting he's been putting out some killer, as the captain would say, Van Halen videos, man.
Yeah.
You know, riffs and licks. He's man.
Yeah. I've been watching them. Yes. So hey, welcome everybody. This is Johnny Beane and Jay Hannon. Welcome to Talking Van Halen, which, I mean, what else is there? There's nothing else.
That's right.
Nothing else. You know, that's what we love. And we'll get into that. And if you're brand new here, consider subscribing to the channel. We're live on Facebook, actually. We're live on Facebook, Johnny Beane TV page. And we're also live in the Van Halen 1974 to 2020 Facebook group. I changed the name last night and people are going nuts. You know? But hey, we'll get into that as well. So hopefully we got some people over there watching. Leave some comments. And yeah, we're live on Facebook, of course, where we have executive producers. I mean, YouTube, sorry. Like Charles Green, Joe Christian, Thomas Santiago, Music Therapy Laz, Bent Tom, Mike Neese, Frank Corcoran, Michael Smith, David Ennis, the Captain, Michael Smith, David Ennis, Dan Halen, and Steve Carmichael. Yeah, those are our executive producers, top tier of the channel membership here on YouTube. And if you'd like to become a channel member, a sponsor of the channel, you know, that's right. People are nuts. I see you on Facebook. Click the join button right here on YouTube. And actually there is it's not a membership, but there is like a super chat type of thing on Facebook now. I don't know if you guys can see it yet. But it's called Stars. And so if you'd like to help support the show on Facebook, consider leaving some stars. Thank you. Let's see.
Which one was that?
Hey, Jeff Alexander, Bo Bulware on Facebook. I guess I'll read some names. Janice Lala is here. Caleb Rappaport, Nerd Halen. Good to see you. Mike is here. Jeannie says, let's see, Inside the Musical Mind. Great new focus on the Facebook group. Thank you so much. Yeah, we'll get into that. There's a lot to get into with that. Kelly is watching us. Sandra Pocorny. David Scher, and I'm reading anybody that says hey in any of the chats, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, say hi in the chat, and I'm reading your names. ET5150, Kurt S 5150. Wow, we got a lot of 5150s there tonight.
We got 12,000 5150s here tonight.
Schism. Hey, hello. Is it Schism? Hey, welcome. Yeah, we're rocking the Van Halen logo. Robot Master Switch. Vistalite 1972. Thomas Santiago, channel member. Bent Tom, channel member. And it keeps going. Fruitcake Tony. Wow, you guys have been here for a while. Midnight
out overnight, man.
Arkansas. Hello. Wow, welcome. We got 73, 75. It's jumping. Jay Hale. Hey, Jay Hale. Good to see you, man. Yes. So, yeah, welcome, everybody. This is, like I said, if you're brand new here, this is one of the shows here on the Johnny Beane TV network. There's several different ones, but lately the Friday focus has been on Van Halen.
Van Halen. We wanted to keep Van Halen. So flip the coin, both won.
That's the way it went. So yeah. So man, what's new?
Well, we're gonna have
what's the
not
newest?
one but two unboxings tonight. Obviously, everybody sees this right here.
Yes.
So this came a few hours ago. I can't wait to buff it. I think I got the tag off enough so nobody knows where I am.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Nobody knows where I be at. So yeah, man, I'm excited. And Ellie has an unboxing that she'd like to show off, if that's cool with everybody.
Oh,
because we made a pit stop to Guitar Center this evening.
Mm-hmm.
So she got it. She got something.
Oh, wow.
And she wants to show it off. So
exciting. Yeah, I was at Guitar Center yesterday.
Seen it.
Stopped into my local GC up in San Jose, Stevens Creek Boulevard, and actually I shot a few videos. I uploaded one yesterday. I kind of had to because I did a tease at the end of it saying that we were going to be on tonight. So I kind of had to, either edit that part of the video out or just upload it,
Just overdub the tonight part to tomorrow or whatever. So and make it so obvious that it's overdubbed.
It was one. Yeah, it was. Yeah. So I had to upload that, but it was great. I worked on my editing skills. So yeah, if you didn't see that, check that out. And if I can remember, there'll be a card right above J where that little subscribe icon is. There'll be a card of, right there of last night's Guitar Center video. It was a Jackson. It's called the Magenta, but I was calling it the Mancuda because it's like a pinkish color.
That was a nice pink, man. I like that.
Yeah. It was a nice guitar, and it was great. It was great that Guitar Center let me in the door because it depends on the location you go to. Sometimes you have to wait. They bring you in. If you want to touch a guitar, they wipe it down. And then it depends on the location. But the one I was at yesterday, Stevens Creek Boulevard in San Jose, it was pretty normal. Normal.
The one in North Myrtle Beach that we went to tonight, it seemed normal, but like Ellie wanted to go around and, they have all the electronic drum kits set up and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
All of them were off, no drumsticks to be found. Usually on the snare drum or on the floor tom, there'll be a pair of sticks,
or on the floor.
Or on the floor. No, no drumsticks and all the, the, what do they call them? All the modules or whatever. They were all off the brain.
Mm-hmm.
And then same in the keyboard section. All the keyboards were off as well. I know we could have turned them on, but I don't want to get crazy. So, but it was all right,
Yeah. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Huh? Music Therapy Laz. Were you in San Jose? Yeah. Music Therapy Laz, channel member here on YouTube. You were in San? Yeah, I was in San Jose yesterday for a little while. I haven't been to the San Mateo location. Never been over there. Not yet. Definitely. Yeah. I'll have to check that one out. Yeah.
Man,
Caleb. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Your jacket. You know what it reminds me of from where I'm looking? It almost looks like it's leather. And it reminds me of the jacket that Axl Rose is wearing in the Paradise City video. Remember he has the white leather jacket on? That's what that looks like from my perspective right now.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not leather. It's just a regular what is it? H&M.
Oh.
It might
out of your wife's closet.
This might actually be a woman's code. Actually, if the zipper is on the left, which does that mean? Is that a women's?
I think so.
Yeah, you're in rock bands and everything. You end up wearing women's clothes. That's how it is.
So I don't have that luxury because Jeannie's like 10 inches shorter than me.
Wow.
So if I wore any of her stuff, it would be like,
Well, I mean, well, I buy this. I mean, this stuff was bought specifically for me. It wasn't. It
Oh, I
wasn't
get
handed down or anything. It was no. When I joined this band called the Mayfire back in 2009, we were going on tour, and I needed some cool jackets and stuff. And so yeah, we went to H&M, and actually I got two of these. I have a white one and then I have a black one.
Ooh.
And they still fit. They still fit.
Yep. But I bet that's one you don't usually zip up, right?
No, a jacket like this you don't, because the pockets are like so small. It's like they're just tiny.
I could put my lipstick in there.
You know, I mean, it's actually I used to carry guitar picks in these pockets. I remember for shows. You know, because I wasn't doing the Van Halen thing with the duct tape on the, you know, like on this guitar here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this type of, you know, I wasn't, you know, in original bands, you know, you don't really tend to play guitars like these or do like the guitar, the picks, you know.
Yeah.
Where's the pick? Well, okay, there's this one.
Yeah.
That's the one I can grab. But hey,
I don't think you're dropping that one on the
pistol picks. Check them out. But you know how you do that. Wasn't really doing that type of thing, you know, in that band. But I would carry picks, you know, in these pockets.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would do the you know, like the little Dunlop little plastic pick,
One of
you
these
know,
things.
thing.
A little
Let's see. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
These things are great. So you actually stick them. Stick them.
Yeah. I would put those on my guitars, you know, like right about here. And then, you know, if I'd have to grab a pick, it's right in the way to just, you know, slip it out and there it is, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Yes. Yeah, Kurt S1550. Yeah, 1984 Kramer. Yeah. Replica. It's not a real Kramer.
Replica. It's not the real one, you know.
It's that's not the real one. I wish it was. It's not. You know. But yeah.
Well, my mother-in-law is here. You have like a well, that's right. She joined. She's a channel member. I didn't see her. Oh, that was the executive channel members. Carol, you got to up the game. Reach into that wallet. Make it hurt. Don't worry about the mortgage this month. Cell phone bill, you're not going to be calling anybody anyway.
Yeah. Fruitcake Tony, no. Never touched. I've never touched the stuff. Nobody believes me. You know.
I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it. We've had a few conversations where you would have told me if you did it by now.
Yeah. or you would have seen me. You know, because we're on these things. How many hours? You know,
well, you
all the time.
You're on every show.
Yeah.
Are you really? No.
Yeah. And by the way, if you're brand new to this channel, either on YouTube or Facebook, yeah, we do. So far, we have 3 scheduled shows a week. We have Tuesdays at 8 o'clock Eastern, Fridays at 8 o'clock Eastern, which is what you're looking at right now, which we're dedicating to Van Halen, and then Saturdays, which we call Straturday night, and that's hosted by our great host, John BL.
Or as Mancuda now, he dubbed him John Bull.
John Bull. You know, well, I don't see him in the chat, so
he's definitely John Bull.
Yeah.
Cameron Brown, there he is.
Hey, Cameron. Hey, man. So so we're live 3 days a week. You know, scheduled. You can always count on us Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. But there's, with the channel membership here on YouTube, you know, I do, you know, a lot more. There's a lot more content behind the scenes. And Carol, you'll realize that shortly.
But she knows all about it.
Man.
It's funny. She'll like her and my father-in-law they'll both like mention the show and they'll be like, oh, when you guys were talking about it, or it was real funny when you guys, and I'll be like, I'm like, you guys have actually watched the shit, you know? Uh-oh.
That's great.
We might have a guest.
So it's the first unboxing of the evening. Oh, hey, hi, Ellie.
Thank you for the sound machine. Ellie, bye, everybody. Wait. You want to hold the bag up and show what you got? Do you want to take a seat? Wait. Not yet. You want to sit down? No. You just want to stand up and show? Okay, go ahead. What do you have?
I got some metallic thing.
What'd you get, Ellie?
He doesn't move his head.
Yeah, he does. Doesn't he?
Yeah.
Well, you got to show everybody what you got.
Who is that?
It's from Metallica.
You know his name.
James Hetfield.
Wow.
Guitar stick.
Guitar sticks?
Guitar picks.
Guitar picks.
So you can move his head. Well, you just got to watch out because his hair will end up busting his guitar head off. You can move it that way. See?
Wow. Your little what were those called? Pop figures?
Pop rock. Is that what it is? Pop rocks? I thought Pop Rocks was the old candy.
Yeah. Pop exclamation point rocks.
What's weird, man, and I understand, Jason Newsted's not in Metallica anymore, but they put all like the Justice era for James, Lars, and Kirk, but then they got Trujillo in there, and it's just just weird.
Strange.
Hey,
What?
Daddy.
Yes, Ellie?
I'm going to show you how to wear that one, I told.
Oh, you wanted me to wear that one tonight? Well, that shirt is like a triple X. Here, you want to show the guitar picks too? You bought your rainbow set or rainbow pack?
Yeah, because
Look, show, put it up there.
this pack is only for me.
Oh, really? You want to open them now?
Hey, AJ.
Ellie, say hi to everybody.
Hi.
You see Johnny up there?
Yeah.
Say hi to everybody in the chat.
Can you see me? I don't know if you can see me. Hi, Ellie.
Yeah, you're up there.
Hi.
Ellie, look. Do you know who this is?
Who's that?
Mhm.
Who is that?
That's Sting.
Sting, and I cut off his new album. Take it away.
I've got a Sting pop rock. Thank you to Steve Carmichael, channel member.
Steve Carmichael. All right, you gonna go downstairs now?
No.
What do you mean no? Well, if you're gonna be up here, you gotta. Okay. Put that up there. We'll open the
There you
whatever's
go.
in this box in a little bit.
Awesome. Ellie, people are saying hi to you.
Hi.
Thanks,
Aw.
everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Ellie's awesome.
And she
Ellie's
brought up
awesome.
my sound machine, so
Oh, there we go.
oh, you know which one she's hitting. You learn well, Ellie. You're a quick study. And show mommy your new stuff. Here. Want to bring James down in your guitar pick?
Wow.
I bought something at Guitar Center too, everybody.
Oh,
I had to buy a set or a couple sets of 10s. So there you go.
wow. Oh, that's like the triple pack, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna buy one pack, but I'm thinking if I restring a guitar and I end up breaking one of them while I'm, because that's happened before. You either cut one too short or something, or just it especially like a high E or the high B, it unwinds and you can't get it back in.
I want to stay.
You can't stay
Why?
because
I just want to sit.
well, if you're quiet, you can stay. This won't last long.
Look.
Yeah, these are big guitar picks. Does anybody ever use these ones? Man, look at them.
No, those are. I think those are bass picks.
I don't know what the hell they are, but holy cow, I don't even know where to. It's crazy. Okay, you got to go. I'll be right back. I'm going to bring her down. Otherwise, it'll just be this the whole time. I know you don't want to, but guess what?
I don't want to.
I'll be right back.
Wow. Everybody, leave a thumbs up. Leave a thumbs up for Ellie. Ellie's awesome. Man, we got 93 watching. And again, we're live on YouTube and Facebook. And if you're enjoying these videos, leave a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel or the page. You can like the page on Facebook where you're watching this, either Johnny Beane TV page on Facebook or the Van Halen what's it called again? 1974 to 2020 Facebook group. And we'll get into that. I changed the name of that group late last night, and all heck started breaking loose in there. And we'll get into that because it had to be done. Had to be done. Had no choice. Let's see. AJ Ward on Facebook. What's the Wolfgang news? We'll talk about that. Wolfgang Van Halen. Very big announcements coming up. Let's see. Nick Horton. Well, there you go. Wolfgang he'll be on the Howard Stern show this Monday. I think it's the 16th, right? I think 16th, I think. But yeah, we'll get more into that. There's more to talk about. And let's say hi to some people. Music Therapy Laz. Hey, Ellie is awesome. She is. Totally. Ben Tom, yeah, the 16th. Yeah, Monday the 16th. And by the way, I don't have what's it called? Sirius? I don't have it. So I can't listen to it. I can't hear it. But if anybody, if you want to tape it or record it, whatever you do these days, and send it over here. You guys, everybody, you know how to get a hold of me. That'd be awesome. Let's see. Hey, Facebook. Yeah, one of the issues with going live within a group on Facebook is unless you have to sign in, StreamYard gives you a there should be a link right above the video that where you're watching within the Van Halen group, and if you sign in, you can actually put your name in there in your avatar. Otherwise, it just says Facebook user.
Abada.
You know. But we appreciate you watching. Let's see.
So when I was at Guitar Center,
Johnny B Guitars, welcome.
I noticed.
Yeah.
And I think I looked this up before, and I might have asked you or somebody. But they have obviously the regular packs of strings, right? And
Yeah.
they have the ones, it's like labeled up here, even tension or something like that. Or something about the tension. Are those for like multi-scale guitars or something?
Let's see. I don't know.
I was going to get the pack of those, and I was like, wait a minute. If they are for, multi-scale guitars, and I get it for a regular,
I've never used them. There's balanced tension. Was that the one?
Yeah, balanced tension. There you go. Thank you,
Oh.
Noah. I appreciate it.
Balanced tension. Balanced tension electric guitar strings are comprised of mathematically optimized string gauge. The combinations combined with the distinctive bright tone of the XL nickel wound strings. Every set offers greater dynamic control and a more consistent feel between strings for evenly balanced bending, strumming, fretting, picking, and plucking. So what does it still mean? I don't. 9. Oh, I mean they're different, like different gauges.
No, they were the same gauges.
Like some of these, like the gauges are like really like out there, like really like. Well, the ones that I'm looking at.
Huh.
Um, let's see. Yeah, and yeah, we can always ask the chat as well. Like I think Bent Tom has some
Balanced tension
stuff
profile of
here.
the NYXLs creates an even response across all strings in a set when bending, strumming, fretting. Oh, that's what you just said too.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know if it means that like the higher strings are tighter or what. I don't know. And also the NYXLs, man. Like I'd love to try them. Somebody sent me a set of them, and I forget who it was, and I apologize. But I can't spend like 3 times the price on a set of strings. I just can't bring myself to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe try them once. You know, actually, I have a pack myself that I've actually had for years. Maybe I'll go ahead and throw those on a guitar and kind of see, you know, what happens. But myself, when I play, you didn't hear that, did you?
No.
Okay, good. I got the right mic going. Yeah, when I play, my hands they get wet, like nonstop, and so when I get done, you know, with a show or a session or whatever, my strings are almost black. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
You should use the elixirs then, which Cameron Cooper plays.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he has. I don't know if it's the same issues. I don't know if his strings turn black after a while, but I think his hands. And correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm sorry if I am, but I think I remember him saying like his hands are kind of sweat a lot too when he plays, and the elixirs I guess are great for that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's raining. Oh, I thought it was him scratching. No. Yeah, it's raining out.
You got the weather. You got the weather girl next to you.
Yeah. Getting ready for the 10 o'clock.
5:36 p.m. It's raining.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I do have that one pack. I'll try them, but I'd rather just use the strings, let them rust, and then change them. You know. I don't know. Hey, Dwight, good to see you, man. All right. So what else? Where are we? What time is it? Wow, it's 8:37 after. Oh, we've been on for half an hour. Wow. So yeah, we can get into some of this.
You want to talk about Monday?
Yeah, Monday. Yeah, Wolfgang Van Halen will be on the Howard Stern show. Which again, I don't have the station, so I can't listen to it.
Yours is getting.
Yeah, I know. That's. But man, Twitter has been just going nuts. You know, Wolfgang. I mean, you know, the past. I mean, it's been a tough. It's just been a terrible month for Van Halen, for Van Halen fans, for the family, for everybody. And there's been a lot of just weirdos just trolling Wolfgang, and he likes, you know, he'll point them out, you know, he'll retweet, you know, their tweet, you know, give them the attention that they want. And you know, but there's been some real just mean people out there.
There's some doozies. Yeah,
and I responded back to one of them today, because it wasn't cool what he was saying, and but it was a total troll account, because, you know, no followers, not following anybody, account was created, you know, a couple months ago, you know.
Yeah.
but anyway,
I have no problem with like trolls and stuff like that, but there's a line you don't cross with that stuff, and it's when it comes to like family and people passing away, like that's the stuff you don't do. So I mean, when I read that one he responded to this morning, I was like, oh, why would you even that's just crummy human being, obviously, to do that.
Yeah. So it's been crazy, but yesterday, well, a couple days ago, when I heard the news that Wolf was going to be on Howard Stern, I think our friend Anthony had tweeted that out, and he tweeted that, and it was it Renoff? Greg Renoff retweeted that, and and I'm not going to report rumors, which we don't. Oh, look, there's Ned. Ned Halen, everybody, there he is. Yeah, if something's a rumor, I'm not gonna make a video, reporting a rumor. Never done it. I mean, this just, it's just lame to do that. But when I saw the tweet that Anthony put out and that Greg Runoff had retweeted it, but when I saw that Valerie Bertinelli, that her brother had liked the tweet, that's when I thought, okay, maybe this is true. Maybe there's something to. I mean, if he's liking it,
Yeah.
And so after that, I went ahead. I made a video. I guess this was 2 days ago. I made a video saying that Wolfgang would be on Howard Stern, and just a short video. It was like 40 seconds or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then yesterday, Blabbermouth reported that Wolfgang was going to be on Howard Stern and that he was going to be debuting a song. And so once I saw that, I'm like, okay. And so I made a video for that as well on the channel here. And I'll put them, there'll be a drop-down card right up there. So you guys can check out those videos. Yeah, so I made that video. And then I tweeted that video out. And I tagged Jay in there. I tagged Nerd Halen. All the regulars.
Nerd Halen.
I tagged everybody. And Wolfgang responded to one of the comments within that tweet. So then, my phone was going off just nonstop. It was just nonstop. I know this is the Discord sound, but I'm driving and all I'm hearing is this coming from my phone.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
But
oh, mine's high.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Mine's sharper than yours, but when it comes to the thumbs down, mine's.
Yeah, that's weird. It's like switch.
That is weird. That's strange.
That is weird.
Thank you, Halface. Yeah, there's the Discord server. Make sure you join. Join that. We have a great time over there. Lots of Van Halen content over there, like tons, like all day long. All day long, there's people posting over there. So join the Discord. Where's the sound? So anyway, so I tagged everybody in that, and I apologize to Jay. I sent Jay a message. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if your phone is going off nonstop. And you're like, no, you're like, your alerts were off.
Yeah,
or whatever.
I turn all the alert stuff off. Otherwise, and it wasn't just this time. Like anytime you usually tag me in something, I'll open Twitter and I'll see like, a bunch of, the red whatevers.
Yeah.
So because you apologize, and I was like, for what?
Yeah, because it was nonstop. It was nonstop because Wolfgang responded to one of the comments in there, So, and then Wolfgang announced it last night that he's going to be on Howard Stern. And here, I'll show you guys the picture. Where is it? Do I have it? I don't have it on here. John Biel. Anyway, oh here we go. Here it is. Yeah, it was a promo for Howard Stern. Right there. There it is. Yeah, so that's this Monday. This Monday. Monday. I would assume in the morning.
Oh yeah. Well, that's Stern is on at like what, 6 a.m. or something?
I don't know. I mean, it's different now. When you have your own channel, he has two channels. When you have your own channel, there's a live show, there's a live Stern show, and then it replays. There's the wrap-up show, which we need to get going on here at some point. And then it repeats throughout the day. That one show repeat, right? Like all day long, it just goes. And then there's Howard 101, which is like a best of channel that has all the like clips from all the radio days from the 80s, 90s, you know, all that. And so anyway, Wolfgang announced that he's gonna be on there, and then Howard had said that Wolfgang sent him something that he's gonna play. And from what it sounded like, it's gonna be more than just a song.
Really?
It's not. Well, that's when I heard Howard say that. It sounded like, he's gonna debut a song. It's called Distance. And it was a song. Let me see if I can remember this. It was a song that was, I think it was recorded for the album, or maybe it's on the album, but it's being released as a single ahead of time as a tribute to Edward Van Halen, because it was Edward's favorite track on Wolfgang's new record.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he had said something like he wasn't intending that to be the first single or the first song everybody heard, but the fact of what's happened, it kind of it's like Fruitcake Tony said, dedicated to his dad.
Yeah. So that'll be debuted Monday on the Stern Show, and then I don't know. It felt like there's gonna be something else as well.
Hey, I mean, we can speculate. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe a sneak peek at maybe something they found in all the tapes at 5150. Maybe there's something unreleased. Maybe a quick blurb or something. Because
possibly.
I think I kind of mentioned it to you guys in the Saturday night chat. I'm thinking obviously he'll play the new song, announce the official, maybe the release date for the record and kind of what the plans are with it. And then, I'm sure if you're expecting to be interviewed by Howard Stern, you got to expect or plan on divulging a little more information than you would normally. And if you go on to Stern not thinking that, then you shouldn't go on it. So I'm sure Howard's, we're probably going to find out maybe a little more about maybe what happened or whatever. But I'm sure it's going to be a great interview. I mean, Howard is if not the best interviewer on the planet. So one of them
next to Jean Biel.
John Bull. So I think it's going to be really good. I hope it's not one of those quick, 5-minute interviews. I hope it's a while. I hope it's he's there for, well, obviously he's not going to be in the studio, but
that's another thing. I don't know if it's pre-recorded or if it's going to be live. I'm not sure, because Howard had said that Wolfgang sent him something that he's going to play, but it didn't sound like it would be a song. Otherwise, he would have said, I'm going to play a song. So, I don't know. We'll see.
Hey, now,
FU Tone. Hey, now.
Hey, now.
You guys, everybody, check out FU Tone for all your FU Tone needs. If you want to get a big block, a tremolo, all the parts for a locking tremolo system.
Yeah.
And does Nightbot have a nephew tone? Oh, well, the Hex Hider. The Hex Hider.
F you too, pal. Jeff Davidson says, "I just hope Howard is respectful." He's going to be respectful. He's
oh
yeah. This is
no
the time that you get in there and you bust chops about certain things. You know.
No. Howard. I know Howard and Edward. They go way back as far as being friends. Way back. Like if you go back to when Howard. Remember when Van Halen won for Video of the Year in 1992 for Right Now? That was the year that Howard was Fart Man.
Yep.
On the MTV Music Awards, and he was like flying around with all the where is it? All the sound effects.
Mm-hmm.
And if you watched, was it before? Yeah, because they interviewed Van Halen before the show and then after the show. It was before the show. I remember Sammy Hagar was saying that he didn't really like Howard, and Eddie was saying that Howard was his buddy. I remember. So yeah, they go way back. And Van Halen's been, the band has been on Howard Stern many times over the years. Actually, Howard Stern they did a whole Van Halen special at one point.
Yeah.
Like 4 hours. It's like 4 hours, 5 hours of all Van Halen related interviews and bits from the show.
Yep.
But no. It's going to be Wolfgang on Howard Stern. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome, and it's going to be really his national debut as a solo artist.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Number one, again, I want to hear a new track, which everybody should be excited for.
Yeah, and and it's. Don't expect it to sound like Van Halen. The Van Halen music that don't expect it to sound like that, because it's not going to.
Yep.
It's not going to. And actually, I'd be disappointed if it did.
Yeah.
If Wolfgang, came out and the whole solo's tapping and he's jumping around, and that's
Steinberger out there.
that's not, No, Wolfgang, he's his own person. He's his own musician, and he's he grew up during a different time than a lot of the big Van Halen fans that are out there. And getting back to the Van Halen group on Facebook, we'll get into that as well. But no, Wolfgang is his own person, and his last name is Van Halen, so his new album is the next generation of Van Halen music. And I think it's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to just seeing more of him as himself, because we've seen him grow up. 1991, for some of us, that really wasn't that long ago. Well, he's 29, so I guess it was 29 years ago, but it almost seems like, I don't know, like yesterday. Well, not really yesterday, but
yeah. No, I know what you mean.
So yeah, Caleb. Yeah. I think Wolfgang, I think his main instrument is drums. And as far as his album coming out and the song they'll debut on Monday on Howard Stern, all the instruments are him.
Everything. Because multiple people have asked. If anybody follows him on social media, I'm sure you've seen it, but there's been a number of people have asked him if there's going to be any, guest appearances, like, your dad on guitar, or, Dave or whatever on vocals. And he's responded every single time with it's. I play every note on this album. No guest appearances. It's literally a real solo album.
And I would guess that he had a hand in producing the album. Although the guy that actually produced it, what's his name? What's his name? John Beale.
I don't know why I want to say it, but I want to say Mike Shipley, but that's not it, is it?
No.
For some reason, his name. I must have read an article about him recently.
Let me see. I'm sure
some, Def Leppard stuff.
I'm sure I have him on Instagram.
Well, it says it in the Blabbermouth.
Elvis.
That's right. Yeah.
Elvis. Is it Basket? Baskette. Is that Basket? Okay, yeah, he did a lot of the Seven Dust stuff. He did the new the Wolfgang's new album. But my connection with him, which there really isn't one, but there kind of is.
It's
the band
Degrees of Johnny Beane. Like
yeah,
it's
always there's always some connection. My connection with him, but not really, is he produced albums for this band that I was in after I left.
He recommended they fire you?
If that makes sense. The band that I was in when I worked with Desmond Child in Miami, after that portion of the band like broke up, the band ended up moving to New York, and some of their records I think were produced by the same guy.
Wow.
The same dude. And actually there was a video on Van Halen News Desk years ago of Wolfgang jamming with Tremonti at somebody's rehearsal space in New York. I don't know if you remember seeing that. Like Wolfgang, he just showed up and he was rehearsing with the band, and then they went on tour, if you remember that.
Yep.
You know, as their bass player. Anyway, that's my old band's rehearsal space that they're rehearsing in. But I wasn't in the band. And so I'm really not connected to it, but I am because I was in the band before. And this is making sense.
It makes sense. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah. So it's weird.
What's super cool about this as well is the album was recorded at 5150.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Boner Jams wants me to ask you about Tremonti. I guess he asked you in the chat, but.
Huh?
I guess, do you like Tremonti's solo stuff?
I've never heard it.
There you go. There's your answer. Was it worth waiting 10 hours?
I've never really heard it. Yeah, Creed. Yeah, it's so funny, man. It's so funny because the band that I was in when I was working with Desmond Child in Miami, Florida, we were watching MTV and Creed came out. And the music we were doing was very similar, and our look was very similar to theirs. So when we saw Creed, we're like, "Oh no!" it's like they're on MTV already, and they kind of look and sound like what we're doing. And yeah, it's such a small world. Anyway, yeah. Let's see. Huh? J, is it Romish? Here we go. We got another J here. Do you think there will be any new EVH gear this year? I know there is no name, but any rumors about new stuff?
Yes, but we can't talk about it on here.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, no NAM, you meant. No name. Yeah, there'll be no NAM. But yes. Not that we know anything.
No, of course not.
But yes, there will be new EVH gear this January.
The show must go on.
Yes. And yeah, I'm excited to see just the more you know, the more that they put out and produce, you know, in the coming years.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we love that stuff. Jay, you're welcome, man. Is it Romish on Facebook? And where are you watching from, Jay? Are you watching from the Johnny Beane TV page or the Van Halen 1974 to 2020? Oh, we got to get into that too.
2020.
Facebook group. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why I approved that. Fruitcake Tony says, Johnny and Jay, are there vocals on this record or is it all instrumental? There's vocals. I mean, there might be instrumental tracks, but he definitely sings on it. So I would assume that if there are instrumentals, maybe it's a couple or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would guess.
Yeah. I really don't know. Because a lot of the clips that we've heard, it's just been instrumental, you know, but it's just been like real quick.
Yeah.
You know, 10-second.
Yeah.
10-second clips or whatever.
And hey, if he needs a touring guitar player, right? You got a couple on the show right now that
here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What else?
It's 9 o'clock.
6 o'clock. Well, I'm in Santa Cruz. Jay is in one of the Carolinas. Is it?
Come on, man. Really? We've been at this for over 3 years.
South.
Yes.
Okay, south. No, because our friend Joe Wentz is from Carolina as well somewhere, and so I don't know. I don't know. Thank you, Jay. Is it Romish? I keep saying your name.
Thanks.
And where on Facebook are you watching from? Which page or which group? I'm curious to know. Just because trying to get the Facebook side of this going as well. But yeah. Hey, subscribe to the channel here on YouTube. Make sure you leave a subscribe and leave a like on Facebook. All right,
leave a subscribe.
Leave a subscribe before you go. And Fruitcake Tony he's getting antsy, man.
Oh, with this? Okay. Well, let me go throw a whiz and I'll
Clayton James Hicks, 1998 Hicks. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it is. Where's everybody watching from tonight? Let us know in the chat. Where are you watching from right now? I'll put my answer in the chat. There we go. I'm in Santa Cruz. Guess you joined the group. Jay says, just comes up Johnny Beane TV. Okay, that's a page. Yeah, that's my page. That's my page on Facebook. So thank you so much, man. Thank you. Let's see. Hilton Head, South Carolina. We've got let's see. Robot Master Switch. I hope not. KXM Rock is watching from YouTube. Thank you. Still 1972 is in LA. Jason Wilcox is in Hillsboro, Oregon, watching on Facebook. Caleb Rappaport, Nerd Halen, is in Pacific Palisades, California. Matt from the UK is watching us tonight. Joke Riddler is in Texas. Rando is watching from Westboro. Is that right? MA.
Breastboro? Man, I know where I'm going on vacation.
Duluth, Minnesota.
We're going to Breastboro.
Is here. AJ Ward. Flowood, Mississippi. Dwight Bailey. Buffalo, New York. Thomas Santiago. Brian Spalding is in the past. Amanda is in your dreams. Wow. Oh, look at this. Look at that. So is this an actual unboxing?
It's an actual unboxing.
Okay. Awesome.
Whoa. I don't
Jay
have
Turner.
top here.
All right, let's see. Let's see this. Kevin is in Sacramento.
What was the remember Police Academy?
Which one?
What was the Blue Oyster Bar? What was the music that played at the Blue Oyster Bar? Dun, 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 dun. Wasn't it something like that?
I don't know.
Dun, dun. Ooh.
Oh, awesome.
Well, I guess you can guess it's a banjo.
Yeah.
That's all the. All right, are we ready?
Here we go.
Which side is the? Hold on. Let me. Okay.
Oh, wrong one.
Front. Well, you can see through. Imagine you had to play it through this.
Boner Jams.
All right, I'll do
Thank
the.
you. Knowing Jay, this will be an unboxing with a quick reboxing. Send it back. Hand instructs again. I hope not.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa!
Oh.
Man.
Whoa! Look at that. Look at that hang tag. Oh man!
Wow.
Now that's your first time seeing one of those, huh?
Yeah. Look at this thing, man. That is killer.
Yes. Yeah. Rando. Yeah. It's the new Stripe series, Frankenstein.
Dude. Those guys weren't lying. This neck feels really good. It feels like it's been played for friggin' 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Hey, Sean Mahoney.
Hey, who scratched
Oh.
it, man?
Oh, Steve Anderson. Oh, Steve Anderson's one. He's going to want another serial number.
Can you read it? Shit. Come on.
No, we can read your screen though.
Good thing I don't have my Brazzers browser.
Oh, there it is. 2001090. So how does that compute?
It's the 2 millionth one. Imagine.
Wow, we jumped in views, man. We're up to 132.
Whoa,
Thank you.
June too. Wow, man. Don't want to do that too much. Man, it's super light. As you can tell, it was super loud, right?
Oh yeah.
Wow, man. Dude, for a Mexican-made guitar, are you kidding me?
Man, Fender Mexico, I think they're awesome.
Holy cow.
I think they're great.
Super light, which is cool. And, you know, for those of you who don't know, you can actually wire this up if you want to. And I'm going to do it, but I don't know if, I mean, that pickup, I'm going to have to raise it up if I actually turn it on or have it wired up because that thing is super low. But neck is nice and thin, which, you know, I prefer. Pretty flat radius. I'm assuming it's 12 to 16. Aren't they all? Wolfgang pickup, which they actually did a little bit of I was expecting a brand new shiny Wolfgang pickup, and it's not. They actually scuffed it a little bit on top, which I was not expecting. That's pretty cool that they did that. I don't know if you could tell really from here.
Yeah. That's
But
awesome.
wow, man. And I had a phone call with Van Halen. What was he? Historian Rob Johnson yesterday. He's sending me out. He's sending me out a 1971 quarter. And the great thing about it is he actually had one laying around that he already pre-drilled
on the floor.
Yeah. And he's sending me the screw to go along with it. So I don't have to, because I'm like, dude, if I have a quarter, I'm just going to put it on. Like, I'm not going to drill anything, because if I wait to drill it, I'll never do it. So he already pre-drilled it. He sent me out the screw. And he sent me the exact picture, a close-up from the Met of the real Frankie for reference. And so I'll put that on. I'll also put the dog clasp chain lock fence strap locks. What are they called again?
I just saw mine. Thank you to Steve. Thank you to Steve Anderson. He sent me some a couple years ago. I had the case down from the loft that had that in it. EVH. I could
strap,
never
lock dog clasp set or something.
Yeah.
So I'll do the quarter. Give me a quarter. I love quarters. And then I'll do the clasp, dog clasps. And I have an old leather EVH strap that's nice, like a softer leather, not like the newer ones that's like really like almost like pleather. And then Caleb and Caleb asked, Rob asked, and Cameron Brown asked if I was going to do the reflectors on the back. And I was just like, I don't think so. I mean, if I was playing this guitar live, I would do it in a heartbeat. Yeah, I talked Jay into the reflectors. I don't know. I mean, I always thought that like if you're sitting here playing or standing up, you're going to like feel them on your body. You know what I mean? But Caleb was like, dude, you don't even notice them. Strap, hook, guitar, no. Snap, hook.
I don't know.
I don't know
Strap,
either.
hook, guitar. Let's find it. Eddie Van Halen store.com.
Wow.
The official Eddie Van Halen store. Let's say apparel, accessories, guitar accessories, cables.
So they use some kind of spray on this to darken it. Dude, it looks played. This is crazy how they did this. And maybe I'll do some cigarette burns on the headstock, but I don't smoke, so I'll have to go buy a pack of cigarettes just to do that.
It's $10 out here, man. Okay, those are called the EVH Snap Hook Guitar Strap Lock Clasp Set. That's it.
I have mine somewhere, so I'll install those. But I mean, this thing does not feel like a, it feels awesome. And this neck, wow. Johnny, have you played this yet?
Yeah,
you played it at NAMM. That's right.
I played it at NAMM. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Those are the official. There it is. EVH Snap Hook Guitar Strap Lock Clasp Set.
So I'll have to find mine. I have no idea where the hell they went. Well, there's somewhere in here, in this bomb of a room. So the reason I bought the 10s is because I'm going to put 10s on it and tune it a half step down. This guitar needs to be a half step down. You know?
Wow, with 10s.
Yeah. What would you put on half step down?
I would do 9s half step down. To me, 10s on a Floyd Rose tremolo is just wrong. It's just wrong. No matter, it's just too tight. Too.
Not when it's a half step down.
I think it still would be. I think myself. What do you think of the chat? Everybody watching. We got 132 watching.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Leave a thumbs up. We talk Van Halen every Friday night. Frankenstein Friday.
Yep. New Guitar J.
New Guitar J.
Yep.
Frankenstein Friday.
See, it's cool because, you know, I like the Wolfgang neck feels really good, and that's 12 to 16 as well.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like I have gigantic hands, but I don't have small hands either. And maybe it's just because I'm used to a 7-string neck where obviously it's wider,
Yeah.
But this feels more like home than, especially down here, than like the Wolfgang neck feels. Like the Wolfgang neck feels really narrow at the nut because that's an R2 and this is an R3. Am I right? I hope I'm right. If not, I'm crazy. Just making stuff up. But I think this is an R3 nut, so it's a little wider. Yeah, this thing needs to be like the neck is a little, straighten the neck out a touch. Oh yeah. But still, man, holy cow. I mean, everybody said it that I talked to that has this or at least played it, that the neck is just special on this guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Something about the neck.
They get better and better every year, man.
Yeah.
Every Stripe Series guitar. Last year it was the actually no, we're coming up on this year is just this has been a weird year, man. Okay, so we're almost at a year when that was debuted. And so 2 years ago would have been the EVH Shark.
Mm-hmm.
Which is amazing.
It looks shinier on the screen than it does in real life. It's definitely adding some sheen to it, and it's making it a little darker as well. It's not, at least from my perspective on the screen, it's not as red.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like fire engine red on my screen. Maybe I just have my contrast or my color up real good. But I would love to watch or at least see a video of them relicking this, man. Because they're all different, because they're all actually relic. They're not, it's not like a thing they put over it.
You can feel all that relicking, huh?
Oh yeah. I'll try to show in a little bit of it's focusing on my nose. Look at that. That's in the paint. That's not just a.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, there you go. Oh, there it is. And Adam Effutone says that's an R3.
All right, there you
R3
go.
nut. Thank you, Adam.
My imagination. I mean, they really, and you can see the tape underneath, or the stripes underneath the finish.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Man, awesome job, EVH. Really awesome job. Yep. Killer. I guess I'll be going now. No, I'm joking. Unbox and go.
Unbox it. Yeah, you're gonna plug that in as soon as we're done, huh?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna have to make a video of the Mean Street intro again. You know it.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Man, I've said this before. I have all the Guitar Hero tracks of all the Van Halen tracks from the Guitar Hero video game.
Mm-hmm.
So I have all the individual I guess you'd call them stems, kind of. Not really. Of Well, I mean well, Mean Street, that particular part is just guitar,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But I have the track where it's just guitar. The entire thing is just the guitar, you know. And I was listening to that today, actually. Listening to that, and I heard Panama. I heard the instrumental version of that, and
Mm-hmm.
there you go. FU Tone says, "Hit them up for upgrades."
Okay.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, again, FU Tone, everybody, for all your locking tremolo tone needs.
Yeah, man. And the great thing about a guitar like this, you don't have to worry about the first ding you put in it. Yeah, that is the worst. I told you.
It's already dinged.
Yeah. I blasted
You wouldn't-
this.
You wouldn't even know.
I put a big
If you
ding in that.
if you knocked into something with that Frankenstein, you wouldn't know where it was.
No, exactly.
You're like, which one did I just do?
Yep. So, but yeah, man, they did a really good job. I mean, I know that like Caleb, for instance, when he got his neck and headstock were like super dark, almost like a caramel or caramel if you're from the Midwest. And I guess I'm assuming that maybe for the second batch, because this is a second batch, that they maybe went easy on if it's a spray that they use to kind of color it or whatever. Because mine just looks like it's old and it's been played to hell. You know, that really does, dude. Like that looks like it's been played. Facebook user, hi guys, how much can pick up one of those Franks for? Well, if you order one now, you're probably going to be waiting until I would say summertime, because they're on back order. I ordered this in August, and I ordered mine straight from the source. I didn't order it like through a store, and it took me August, September, October, November. So it took me, I'd say, 3 months, 3.5 months to get mine. So, and they were already like out of stock and back ordered when I ordered mine. And so if you order one now, it's going to take a while. But get your order in, because they're really, you know,
it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
This thing just feels really good.
Yeah. And on Facebook, is the body smooth or can you feel the raised stripes? Can you feel the stripes? I know you can feel the
yeah, you can feel them.
What do you call it?
Some of them not as much as others. No, like down here, for instance, where it's got you can see the black from underneath. You could totally feel that bump right there.
Mm-hmm.
Like they definitely planned out how they were going to do these so that they didn't have to charge, $3,000 for a guitar like this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you think about it, right? Like the striped Wolfgang, if you buy one of those brand new, I believe they're $1,600 or $1,699. Something like that. Now that same guitar without the stripe job is $1,000. So you're pretty much paying like $600-700 just for a paint job, and that's not relic or anything. That's just, painted.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, this they have to paint it, and then they have to, chew the shit out of it. And the fact that they can still keep it at that price point, and for a guitar that feels this good. Like, holy cow.
That's awesome.
I'm very impressed. Very impressed. And to my happiness, there's no shim under the nut. I love it. Yes.
Congratulations, man. That's awesome.
Luis Rojas says, Rio, is the neck Ibanez thin? It's not Ibanez thin, but it's not like thick, chunky Strat either, or anything
Mhm.
like that. It's thinner than you would expect an EVH guitar to be.
Yeah, those necks, man. Yeah,
Like you can
they're
see the line
amazing.
where the fretboard ends.
Where the-
You
yeah,
know what I
where
mean?
it
That's pretty
attaches.
goddamn thin. So
Awesome.
yeah, this is up my alley, man. This neck, and Caleb said it. Caleb said it. He's like, dude, you're gonna love this neck, man. It's kind of up your alley with how thin and just the feel of it.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys ask Jay some questions. Ask him some questions about that guitar. I'll leave my camera on so it's not too weird.
Okay. Are those jumbo frets? They are jumbo, but they don't feel as like supreme jumbo like the Mexican Wolfgangs. But maybe it's just how the neck is and the radius and stuff like that that makes it feel not as speed bumpy. Let's see. I want an unpainted Frankie for 900. Yo, you never know, right? I know you can order these bodies like from different companies that make like replica bodies that do that. Michael Collins says it's like Charvel Thin D, the neck. I guess I can't remember the last time I played a Charvel. And Caleb, yeah, it's not a Wolfgang round profile. Yep. Poner jams, plug it in, Kevin. Plug it in. I mean, I haven't even tried it yet. And it's not locked. It's not in tune. Hold on. Well, I'm weird about that. Man. Let's see if it's even okay, it chugs.
Plugged in already.
Wait. Let me drop the D-tuna. Man, that thing is. I'm gonna have to adjust that claw thing. It's almost in tune. Yeah.
On Facebook. No, this is a relic Frankenstein that you can get. You can get it. Yeah, it's the new Stripe series. Well, we're going on almost a year that it's made its debut.
It's weird with the pickup sticking so far out. Look at that thing.
I bet it's loud, huh?
I don't think you can lower it. That thing's into the body.
How thick? How
Lower it a little bit. It's a little bit of give under there. What were you gonna say?
That's a Wolfgang pickup, right?
Yeah.
It's the Wolfgang pickup. Is it the same? Is it bigger? I mean, I know the legs are.
It feels like there's something like if I push it down, it allows you to push down a little bit. Like there's a little bit of room under there. So I'm assuming maybe there's something underneath it.
There might be some foam under there.
Yeah.
But I mean the size of the humbucker itself. You know, north to south.
Oh, Peter
know,
north to south.
Is it thicker, or is it the same?
I think it's supposedly it's just a Wolfgang pickup. Special.
That's cool.
Flagged. Man, feels good, dude. Feels really good. So I know what I'll be doing tonight. Well, I'll tune it down or I'll change the strings and tune it down. Is that in the shot enough? No, it's not, is it?
Well, I mean, it is. It is.
My name tag is in the way.
Your name is, yeah.
I'll just
I can turn those off.
No, that's fine. I'll just hold it. That's all. With the tag still on it.
Yeah, look at that.
Yep.
Wow. Wow, man, this is great. This is great. 61 thumbs here on YouTube. Leave some thumbs. And okay, so we have 120 watching from YouTube, and then about 17 watching from Facebook.
See, we just got to get a guitar every
I
week.
think. Yeah. I would love to. That'd be great.
Yeah. Somebody send Johnny a guitar so he can open it next week.
That'd be awesome.
Show.
That'd be awesome.
Somebody buy Johnny one of these and send it to him.
That'd be great. Okay, so where are we? We got 30 minutes. We can talk about the Facebook group, which, man, it's that place is insane, man. That place is crazy. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, okay, I run a Van Halen Facebook group, obviously on Facebook. The group was given to me. Okay, the group started years ago, years and years ago. It started as an EVH, as an Eddie group. You know, I knew the guy that started the group like a long time ago, like 8 years ago or 9 years ago or whatever it was. And he gave it up. Somebody else took it over.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else took the group over. And then they gave the group to me about a year-ish, something ago. And because the group at the time, it was very David Lee Roth era heavy. Like there was a lot of like Roth, fans in there. So I forget what the name. Actually, I can actually look. I mean, if I how would I do that?
March of the. Is it Drop D in that song?
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
I'm assuming that's Metallica or something.
No, it's SOD.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Facebook changes so much. I can't tell. So anyway, the group, it was an Eddie Van Halen group, and then it turned into like, I think at one point it was called Everything Van Halen or something, believe it or not. But there's already a group called that. So I changed because it was very Roth heavy era. I changed it to Van Halen 1978 to 1984. And it's had that name for the past several months. For a while. For quite, not super long, but long enough to where it was just a lot of people,
Number of people.
long story short, arguments. There you go. Yeah, KXM Rock. Yeah. A lot of arguments would go on within that group. Like every post would just turn into just fighting. And people would message me, "Hey Johnny, this group, these people are crazy."
Well, an argument would usually stem from if somebody brought up a different era, then poop would hit the fan. That's usually how those started, right?
But it was the same thing over and over and over and over and over. It was just insane. And I've been kind of saying for a while now, hey, maybe I'll change the name of the group. We should start doing. Actually, we're live in there right now. And I think some of you are probably watching us from there right now. There's so many posts. There's so many posts in this group. I can't even find the video in there if I even tried. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, there we are right there. There we are. Thomas. Okay, you're in there. Dave is in there. All right, I see you guys. I see you guys. All right, so we have 9. We have 9 people watching from the group right now. I'll go ahead and like your comments. Okay, good. Good. Okay, so yeah, we got, well, now there's 6. Okay. You mentioned how many people are in there and they all start leaving. Okay, so anyway, we're live in the group, and I've said, for a while, we'll start going live in there. We'll start doing, shows in there, which, we've been doing. But last night I was sitting here and somebody reported something. It's got to the point where Facebook is actually deleting things on their own.
You don't say.
It gets to the point where there's so much crap going on. Facebook themselves are deleting posts. and so I'm sitting here last night and I'm like, enough of this crap. We need to be celebrating this band. It sucks, but the Van Halen that we all know it's over.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody that says, "Oh, how about a tour with Alex, Michael, and Dave and Joe Satriani?" No, no,
Nope.
You can't. No, Edward. There's no. It's done.
Yeah,
it's over. It's over. So I'm sitting here last night, and so I changed the name of the group from 1978 to 84. I changed it to 1974 2020, and the reason I named it that is because Van Halen as a band started in 1974, and here we are in 2020. The band is over. So within literally seconds of me changing that name, all heck starts breaking loose within the group. We got 20. How many members do we have? We have over 27,000 members in here. So next thing you know, I'm seeing posts. I'm getting tagged in posts saying, "Hey, the name was just changed. What's going on?" And it's. I deleted some of the posts because they just got really dumb, but I made a post myself. Let's see, can I show? Here, I'll show this. I'll show this. Hopefully, there we go. All right. So you can't really see okay, so here's what I posted last night. I said, "Hey, everyone, I changed the name of this group because I myself love everything Van Halen, and all the Roth versus Hagar is just dumb. There's no point to it. And it's sad. I mean, the band, the Van Halen that we know, it's over now. You can't replace Eddie. There's no way. No matter. Nothing. No. So we should be celebrating this band. It's all Edward's music, and I posted a picture of me with Eddie. I was lucky enough to meet him some years back, and I'll tell you, he's a normal dude. He was just a normal person. So I post that, and then I wake up today, and yeah, there's there's some normal people in here. There's at least 500 normal people in here. At least. All kinds of comments. All kinds of there's all kinds of. Anyway, there's tons. I mean, I don't even
135 comments.
yeah, there's tons. And these all the comments in this thread, they're all pretty much positive. I mean, you see there's no mad faces, up here or anything. So anyway. Yeah, so there's a lot of positive stuff here, which is great. Super duper. Yeah, see? Well, okay. Did I ban him already? Yeah, I did. He's gone. That guy's gone. Okay. Yeah. So there's Yeah, 500 normal people out of 27,000.
27,000 are in that group. Holy shit!
Yeah, yeah. And I looked at the analytics from today. It looks like about 100 people left. But yeah, in some of those other threads, you wouldn't believe the stupidness of some of the comments in some of these threads. People were attacking me. I was getting threatened. Me. People were leaving the middle finger emojis, with my name and all this stuff. And it's just pointless. It's pointless. Yeah. Why argue, especially, now, there's always been the maybe they'll come back and do a tour. People have been saying this for years.
Yeah.
Even before the last tour, even before the last 3 tours. People say, oh, maybe, Dave will come back, Sammy will come back, they'll do this, they'll, both singers, one show, blah, 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 whatever.
And now we don't have shame. Yeah. It sucks that we can't have that conversation anymore, but that's the reality of it.
No, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over. And so why continue, within, my group, especially. I don't care what people say in other groups, whatever. But in my group, I don't want people in there just fighting, And it was never about Eddie, never about Alex. It was always Dave versus Sammy. Mm-hmm. Always. And still, there's no point to that. And I'm going to say it. And I saw a lot of comments saying, hey, true fans, people were saying, oh, true fans of the band don't like both, which makes no sense.
What?
Yeah. I saw, dude, there was a lot of real stupid comments, man.
Wow.
And I'm going to say for myself, I am a true fan of the band. I love all of it. Why only like one portion of it and why trash the other portion? It's all Edward's music. All of it.
I could understand why maybe you don't like one version or something, especially like if you grew up just on the Dave stuff and then maybe, you're in your 20s or 30s or something. That's when, things happen. And maybe you weren't a fan of Sammy Hagar before then. I understand that, but at the same time, like hating and just the craziness of it really kind of, it's weird to me.
It makes no sense. And the majority of these people that are in there fighting over this stuff, they're fighting over stuff that happened, over 30 years ago?
Yeah.
When did 86? When did Sammy 86? Roth left in 85. 34 years?
Yeah, 34 years, 35 years. Yep.
So you got dudes, mostly dudes in their 50s and 60s fighting with each other about something that happened 35 years ago.
Yeah. And to me, it's Facebook, right? It's not like you're just on there for the Van Halen group. So, let's just say my opinion, if I belong to a Metallica group that was like, let's just say, 83 to 91 or 83 to 88, whatever the hell, and they were posting stuff about, from the later years, like Load and Saint Anger and stuff like that. If I wasn't interested in that stuff, I would just scroll right past it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be like, why is somebody posting that? That's not the, it's just weird. That's all. It really is weird. And I understand when people, the word fan comes from fanatic. And I can totally understand that people really feel like they're a part of something and attached to it, because I do as well. But to really, really just lose it over a post on Facebook, just weird. That's all. That's all I'll say.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I look at that stuff and I giggle. Like, yo, look how serious this guy's taking this.
Yeah. but to me, I have to deal with all that because people direct message me, saying, "Hey, Johnny, you got to delete this. You got to, look what's going on here." And I appreciate the people that do help and message me and point stuff out, especially all the bootleg shirts and the bootleg masks. Like I don't want any of that stuff. I appreciate all the tattletales.
Yeah, Johnny. Well, yeah, for the bootleg stuff, yeah, I can understand, but I don't know. It's like a full-time job if you had to pay attention to all that. You know what you should, if somebody responds to you, that's just like, come on. I mean, it's no big deal what you're reporting. You should have a hotkey set up on your keyboard that just instantly types out, start your own page and send it.
Yeah. Somebody did. Last night, somebody started another page called 78 to 84. They had like 12 people in there.
Do we have any mathematicians in the chat right now? What's the percentage? 27,000 minus 100. What percentage is that Johnny lost last night?
It wasn't much. I mean, but the thing is, if you're gonna start crap and just argue about stuff, I don't want those people around.
Yeah.
They're welcome to take off and do whatever they want. But yeah, it's crazy how actually nobody's even posted anything Van Hagar related in the group at all since. None of it. It's all still, all the pictures are all Roth era pictures. Yeah. Yeah, they all are. Nobody has posted any Van Hagar, Sammy Hagar pictures since that. But only because the name was changed. People got mad.
Yeah.
Only because of the name. And who knows? Maybe it was a joke. Maybe I'll just change it back.
No, really piss people off and change it. Van Halen, 1986 to 96, and then 2004. That'll really, you'll lose. Yeah, you might lose like half of it then.
Van Halen, 1984 to 1985.
Oh man.
Yeah. Let me see. Can I see? Let me look at the growth. And the thing is, it's just not me approving members. Facebook automatically approves members. And so like hundreds of people get automatically approved to this group every day. Mm-hmm. Just automatically if they have certain
requirements.
Yeah, if they've been on Facebook a number of years, if they're in a number of groups, if they look like real people,
Yeah.
Let me see. Total. Let me see.
Ben Tom said change it to Van Sharon, 1998 to 1998. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's too funny.
Let's see. Since the 10th. Okay. And then 10. Yeah. It looks like, well, some of these statistics are from, we'll know more next week, actually. But either way, it's just so much BS that was going on in there, and it was never ending. It just didn't stop, and I don't know how you feel. I'll ask you. We can ask the chat. We have 120 in here. All the negativity that I ever saw in that group from Van Halen fans came from the Roth era fans. I didn't see any negativity from any Sammy Hagar era fan.
I agree with you, but I think the reason is because if you ask 100 fans of Van Halen that like the Sammy Hagar era, they also like the Roth era. Probably 99% of them.
Andrew. Yeah.
Now the Roth era is different. You know, not a lot. I would say a small percentage of Van Halen, hardcore Van Halen fans, they didn't like the Sammy era. So I can understand why that would be. You know, I don't know any fans of Van Halen that are Sammy Hagar fans that dislike the Roth era. I know people that like one more than the other. Like, oh, I prefer the Roth stuff, but I love the Sammy stuff too, or vice versa. I like Sammy more, but Roth still rules. Like that. You know, like for instance, Jeannie. She loves the Hagar era and she likes the Roth era. But she doesn't count. She's a girl. No, I'm joking. I'm just joking.
Jeannie.
Yeah.
Do you still have my outfit?
I should have said she doesn't count because she's my wife. No, but it's true. I mean, you can have your preference, but I just, you know, yeah, a lot of Roth fans say that when Roth left, that was it. So I get it. I mean, dude, the first thing people heard from the Hagar era was, why can't this be love? So you can understand why some people were like, whoa, man, you know?
I'm sure there was some Roth fans that didn't like Jump because of the pop.
Yeah.
You know, the keyboard. But why can't this be love is the next step in that direction. I mean, it's what happened with the Van Hagar years was just the normal progression of the way they were going, and they got bigger and bigger and bigger. Every record with Sammy was number one. I mean, you can't argue.
Yeah, it's not like they went off a cliff and like you didn't really hear about them anymore. They were still one of the biggest bands on the planet.
They got bigger. They got bigger, and as I've said, you know, on these shows, you know, I first got into Van Halen because of the movie Back to the Future. You know, the scene with the cassette tape and it says Edward Van Halen and the riff, one of my favorite Van Halen riffs. You know, so the first Van Halen record I ever bought was 5150 because it came out brand new when I first discovered the band. But
the burp button.
Yeah, I know. So I bought 5150, but the next record I bought was Van Halen 1. And this was all when I was 12.
And you can't get any more like two different directions of sonics.
Two totally different records.
Like completely different.
Yeah. Yeah, but I grew up on both. And so to me, it was all Van Halen. You know? And because Jeff, hey Johnny, I just got your message, Jeff. Let me see.
Well, I have something after you read this. I have something interesting. A buddy of mine, his perspective on Van Halen. I think it's pretty interesting.
Okay, Jeff sent me a message. Hey Johnny. Well, I probably shouldn't read this, huh? Anyway, I'll respond to that later. No, so I grew up on both eras. To me, it was all Van Halen. And yeah, it was different. You know, the Roth stuff. To me, the Roth stuff was old. Even though, you know, in 1986, or in 87, I bought Diver Down. That's only 5 years. It's only a 5-year difference. But to me, Diver Down was like old when I bought it in 1987. It was old. Like, man, that record's old. It's only 5 years.
Look at the dust on this thing.
You know? Yeah. Well, no, I bought them all brand new. I bought them all on vinyl. But no, I grew up on both eras. To me, it was all Van Halen. I never saw the hatred between the fans. I never saw that all those years growing up until, you know, I got online, got on the internet in 1998, joined the Van Halen mailing list, AOL. That's where I met people like Rob Johnson.
Johnson.
Rob Johnson. We met the Van Halen trading the site. I would end up meeting Mully years later. Mully was like, I think he was a moderator on there.
He was a model on there.
Yeah, yeah. But I never saw any of that negativity until the internet, and then actually, especially with Facebook. Facebook is actually where most of that started. You never saw it on MySpace. You know, you don't really see it much really anywhere else but Facebook. Actually, I mean, really. You know, I don't really see it on Instagram too much. Twitter, I mean, it's just people attacking Wolfgang all day, but those guys are losers. Yeah, and I'm proud of Wolfgang, man. I can't wait until his new album comes out, and just to prove, just to prove all these haters wrong. Yeah,
Well,
somebody said, "Oh, you're leeching on your dad's name." It's like it's his name. What are you talking about?
God.
Did you see that? No, you didn't see it, but
I saw that one. I saw that one. But think of it. All right, think of this too, right? Most people can't write a song. Most people can't write an album full of songs. Most people can't write and record and learn every instrument and everything to play on that album. I mean, think of it that way. It's not like he's just in a band and his band's coming out with an album, blah, blah, blah. Like he wrote the whole thing. He's playing every instrument. He wrote every, so you got to give, that takes dedication. So you got to give it up to that, man.
Yeah. 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 And it's no, I think again, do not expect Wolfgang's record to sound like Van Halen that you know and love, because it's not. It's not. It's not going to sound like that. But it is Van Halen. It's the new generation of Van Halen music.
Mm-hmm. So I'll go back to my Roth versus Sammy thing. I got a buddy who he is a huge Roth, like he is all about the Roth era.
Mm-hmm.
And he does not like Van Hagar at all. But he's a huge Montrose fan, and he likes Sammy's solo stuff. Like he was a fan of Sammy Hagar before he joined Van Halen. And like I talked to him about it, I'm like, that's so weird, dude. I could see if like you weren't a fan of Sammy and then he joined Van Halen and you're like, I don't like that guy. I can understand that. But you loved some Sammy Hagar. And then he joined Van Halen and he's like, oh, I can't listen to it. I can't stand it. I'm like, that's so weird. So weird.
Yeah, somebody in the Van Halen group said something similar to that.
Maybe it was him.
They said they loved Sammy's solo, but they can't listen to Van Hagar.
Maybe it's him. I got to see if he's in that group.
Maybe. Maybe. Hey, Simon Williams. Good to see you, man.
Simon, what's up?
Ed Law, 5151 here says, Johnny, do you think Wolfgang will always have an uphill battle because of who his father is, or do you think his new album will be enough to silence the haters? No, man, the haters will never go away. It'll never stop.
That comes with the territory, though. I mean, the more people that know about you, like think of any of the bands that we love that are world famous. The more people, the more fans you have, think of it down here, like in school. You had a handful of friends and there was a couple people that didn't like you. Well, times that, a million times that's how it is. It's a part of everything. The more people that like you, it's the same progression. Well, maybe not the same progression, but there's still the more people are going to dislike you. It's just what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it goes for, the more success you have, the more weirdos come out of the woodwork and they try to get at you. I've seen it. It's happened to me over the years, doing these shows, but no, as far as Wolfgang Van Halen, no, there's those Van Halen fans that are never gonna accept. It's the next incarnation, really. If you think about it, there was Roth. Sammy replaced Roth. Okay, and then Roth came back, and then Gary replaced. What?
Nobody.
I don't know what I'm saying. And then Sammy came back, and then Roth came back.
Mm-hmm.
Wolfgang, this is the next step in the history of Van Halen and Van Halen music. But it won't sound like Van Halen.
No.
And you never know. I mean, I'm sure, at some point, because I know Wolfgang because of his tweets on Twitter and Facebook, he loves the Van Hagar era.
Yeah.
I think his favorite album,
Balance is his
Balance or Carnal Knowledge, one of those, is his favorite. And yeah, and that's his dad. He grew up on all that music. I don't think Wolfgang. What's in the interview he did with the two guys from Iowa? How old was Wolfgang? 5 or 8? Was he 8? According to Edward, Wolfgang was 8 years old when he first heard Van Halen's music. Like he had never heard it. And Edward ordered a box from Warner Brothers, and Wolfgang saw it, and he was going through the CDs, and he's like, wow, this is all your stuff. Like he had never heard it. He had never seen it before. So he was 8 years old when he first discovered his dad's band. And where am I going with this?
Well, no, just we're talking about, Ed Law's comment, Johnny, do you think Wolfgang will, the one you had up, will have an uphill battle? Well, I think there's two parts to that.
Yes and no.
Yeah, yes and no. The one part is the yes uphill battle will be that small percentage of fans that kind of will feel like
that have a small.
Yeah. There are some people that just because he is Eddie's son, they won't give him a chance and all that garbage that comes along with it. But at the same time, he's very lucky in a sense that he has he's Eddie Van Halen's son. And he's going to be on Howard Stern on Monday to talk about his new album. So he has this outlet and platform to promote his music, and I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I think it's safe to say that if he wasn't Eddie Van Halen's son, he might not have that same opportunity to get his music out to the masses like he is able to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that sounded wrong. If it did, I'm sorry, but it's true. I wish my dad was a huge rock star so I could get my music out to more people, Take advantage of whatever cards you've been dealt,
Yeah, but then you would have people, bashing you because you didn't sound like your dad.
That's fine. My dad can still kick your ass.
No, just imagine. Having Eddie Van Halen as your guitar teacher. He taught him guitar. Alex maybe showed him some stuff on drums. I think Wolfgang is actually self-taught with a lot of this as well. Yeah. He definitely has the Van Halen genes. Look, he became their bass player at what, 15?
Well, I know, and supposedly, according to Eddie, he learned that music faster than you can imagine.
Mm-hmm.
But also, it's not just the talent, man. You have to put in the work to get good at something. You can everybody can be, whether it's physically gifted or musically gifted, but you still have to put in the effort to become really, really good at something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And just imagine growing up, in that studio, every day being in 5150, growing up, watching your dad make music, watching those songs take shape, watching, hearing those recordings being put together.
Yeah, but isn't it? It's not as cool when it's like your dad doing it, right? I've heard stories of like, people will interview somebody from like, let's just say it's Metallica or something, but like, oh, you got, kids, how do they think that, you're this big, rock star? They're like, they're like, they can't believe I am who I am.
Right.
Like they almost
Right.
make fun of me.
Right.
They don't think I'm a huge rock star. I'm their dad.
It's
different.
With Wolfgang, he totally understands everything. He knows who his dad is.
Mhm.
He knows how huge, how much that band means to people. I mean, if I think, I'm running a Facebook group. If I think these people are crazy, imagine what Wolfgang or some of these guys, imagine what they get dealt with on a nonstop basis, from people, from these people.
Batheth.
And you see it. I mean, on Twitter, Jay and I, we see it. We see the tweets, we see, all that stuff. But no, and I know it's getting. I know it's past time. But yeah, I just want to say to Wolfgang, if you're watching this, I mean, we're really proud of you, man, and really looking forward to your record and what you're doing.
I'm really excited to hear it, man.
And do whatever you want, man. Do whatever it is. And that's what made Eddie special. He did whatever he wanted.
And we'd love to have him on to talk about his new album.
Wolfgang, if you're watching this, yeah, we would love to have you on. Anybody, if you're on Twitter, how many Twitter people do we have? If you're on Twitter, send Wolfgang a tweet and tag myself, Johnny Beane, tag Jay Hannon. What's your Twitter handle? Is it J708?
At Jay Gizmachi.
At Jay Gizmachi. Here, let me I'm gonna change my name real quick. How do you do that?
Yeah, I think I have to drop out to change my name.
Huh? No. You click on the down below where you see yourself. There's the three dots on the right.
Whoops. What?
There's mine.
Is it because I'm in picture?
Can I? Oh, I can change yours.
Okay. At
Maybe.
Jay. How about that? At hashtag Jay Hoonan.
Jay and high school Gizmachi.
Givmachi.
How's that?
Good.
Is that right? Okay, if you're watching, we have 110 watching. If you're watching this, send Wolfgang a tweet. Tag myself, tag Jay in the tweet, and say, hey, we want to see you on Johnny Beane TV.
There you go.
Say, hey, they would love to have you as a guest. We're huge fans. Tell them to watch this video. Send them this video.
Yep.
And Wolfgang, if you see this, yeah, we'd love to have you. Yes.
And I'd love to talk about obviously the new music, but also like, production, what went into recording the stuff, how the songs were written. Were they written like all in the studio? Were they, I'd love to know all that stuff too. So man,
yeah.
This guitar sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah. That might as well be an acoustic.
Acoustic, yeah.
Man, congratulations, man.
Thank you. I'm going to give myself a round of applause.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Well, I'd like to thank my wife, and I'm really surprised that she still allows me to come on here, because before I started the show with you guys back in August, I think August or September or whatever it was of 2017. Crazy, right? I don't know if you can see it back there. the 2 Ibanez 7 strings, the black and the green, and the mirror pickguard one. And then literally like a few months before, I paid next to nothing for that little 6-string LTD back there.
Mm-hmm.
I owned 3 guitars. And since then, I've gotten a lot more. You son of a gun.
Uh-huh. Well, we first met you because you came on to unbox a Wolfgang, right?
Yeah,
that's how we met.
The USA signature. I don't have it.
That's how we met.
That's how we met. So but I started watching you guys before that. So that's what I'm saying. Like I literally had 2 real like professional guitars and then that little 6-string LTD back there. And that's it. You know, and I start with you guys, and next thing you know, uh-oh. Yeah, she should be like, I don't want you going on there with those guys anymore. You're spending too much of my money on guitars.
Man.
Yep.
Wow. A great show tonight, man. We have 80 thumbs ups here on YouTube. Wow. Make sure to leave a thumbs up on your way out, everybody. What else? Subscribe to the channel. And yeah, if you're watching this on Facebook, leave a thumb. Oh, Jeannie's in here. Hey, Jeannie.
Jeannie Beane.
Jeannie Beane.
Thanks, Jeannie.
Yeah, that Halloween show was insanity.
It was fun, man. A lot of fun on that.
84 thumbs. Can we get 100 thumbs before we leave? Real quick, in like a minute? We have over 100 watching. 86? Do I see 90? 90 thumbs? Wow. 88. Awesome. I think we're going to do it. Yeah, the guitar, it's definitely a sickness. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching. This has been Talking Van Halen with Johnny Beane and Jay Hannon. Again, those are our Twitter handles. Tweet Wolfgang at Wolf Van Halen, I believe it is. Tell him we do a show on Van Halen. We totally support him. We'd love to have him on. Talk about his album.
Yep.
And anytime. Whatever's, whatever's good. 94. Oh, it's going.
96.
96. All right. Few more. 97. Mama Mancuta's here. Hey. Hey, you're late.
Mama Mancuda, give a thumbs up.
Yeah, give us a few thumbs ups. You have a few accounts at least.
Oh, we lost. Oh.
Wow. Tomorrow night, Saturday Night Live with their host John Bull. Looks like that. Oh, look at that. Saturday night. I could almost. I should create a cool background that we can just use.
That'd be nice.
Wow. So tomorrow night we'll be live midnight-ish Eastern, 9 p.m. Pacific.
9 times.
And it'll be similar to this show, but more weirdness. 101.
Wait, Saturday?
Huh?
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Saturday's nothing like this. What are you talking about?
Well, I said similar, but more weird.
Oh.
It's similar.
Well, it's similar because you and I are on it. But I would compare it this way. I would say the Tuesday and the Friday shows are more. We kind of try to at least stick to certain talking points. We don't.
Okay.
Yeah. Whereas Saturday Night Live with John Bull, that's a little more. We will literally spend. We talk about literally anything, and we don't feel like we have to get back and talk about certain things. It's a free for all. It kind of is.
Yeah,
but it's a really good time.
Yeah, it is. And we do wrap up on stuff that, we talked about Tuesday and
Oh yeah,
let's say today, because, we'll talk about Wolfgang. We'll talk about him being on Stern. We'll talk about some of the same stuff, but we'll get more into
we'll talk about
detail.
that guitar.
He'll have that guitar, with new strings on it by tomorrow night. So thank you, everybody that's been watching us. We love you all. Subscribe. Leave a thumbs up. 103.
There you go.
We'll see you tomorrow night. And what else? This is a podcast on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio. So make sure to subscribe to the podcast. There we are. And I guess, what else? I don't know. Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at Johnny Beane or EVH Gear Live. And all right. I guess we'll see you tomorrow night. Oh no! Oh, it's not mint anymore.
Nope. Gotta return. Send it back. Hang tag ripped off.
All right. Rock on, everybody. Love you all. Love you all. And yeah, join the Van Halen group as well. We need some normal people in there.
Wait, who am I?
Steve Vai.
Wait, who am I? Come on, Steve Anderson.
Oh, Steve.
Oh wait, does he do it like he holds the whole thing? I forget how he does his selfies when he's showing his guitars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. There you go in the chat. There's the Van Halen group. Make sure to join that. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Watch another video. There's some more videos on the channel. Yeah.
About 1,000.
2,000. Over 2,000 videos. All right. Love you all. Have a good night. TV. Bye.